I know. Oftentimes players come back from an injury and they're nervous. They're worried about re-injuring it or what step they might take. Did you feel that at all today?
No, not really. But I do feel that has an impact on my movement a little bit in terms of like the speed. It's not yet there where I want it to be. It's kind of late on the balls that I'm normally not late on. So that's the part which I guess comes with matches. So the longer I stay in the tournament, I think the better the chances that I will move. My movement will improve. So the earlier rounds is where I'm still a little bit rusty on the movement, I think. That's what I felt today, at least. But yeah, I don't worry about re-injuring my knee. I don't have time nor energy to think about it, nor do I think it's worth it, you know. I wouldn't be here unless I think that, or not just myself, but the whole team, that I'm ready to compete at this level.
What are your first memories of Andy, and like when you first saw him and played against him when you were younger? And do you ever like reflect on how, I guess, weird it is that you spend so much of your life like playing with or being around, not just Andy but these players like for fees? I guess it's a lot of your life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I first time I met Andy, I was 12, so I mean we go very long way back, and we were never too close on the tour because it's difficult, your rivals, but we always had tremendous respect for each other and shared the stage, so to say, for many years. I think there is only maybe 1 week difference in age, so our trajectory to the professional tour and top of the men's game is pretty similar. I mean, not much was separating our careers, and we played some incredible matches all over the world, finals of different Grand Slams, all Grand Slams actually. I played him in finals of all Grand Slams, which I think maybe could be the only player that I faced in finals of all Grand Slams, or maybe Rafa as well, I'm not sure, but yeah, he's definitely one of the 3 guys, other than Roger and Rafa, that really has impacted my career and my growth as a tennis player a lot. So if this is his last match, obviously it's sad that he's not able to finish in his own terms in singles, but playing alongside his brother is probably even more emotional. For everyone, for him, for them, for the family, for this tournament, for the tennis in general. So I do wish him, all the best in his farewell. And but I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to come back again. He's an incredible competitor. Just resilience that you can definitely study and teach young athletes.
Howard?
And back. You talked about wanting to raise your level. You mentioned the way in which the knee is preventing you from being 100% yet. I'm just wondering, are there other ways you might already have in mind, other ways, areas in which you can improve as you want to keep getting better as the tournament moves forward? And would you ever watch either Tuesday's match or today's match to see if there's anything you can pick out that maybe you could fix or change or improve?
I always do. I don't watch the entirety of the full length of the match, but I do watch highlights. I do watch specific moments where I thought I've done well, or moments where I haven't done so well, and just try to analyze that myself, and then of course with my team members, and draw some conclusions and take it to the practice court and really work on it. And then first part of your question, the answer is just play as many matches as possible. As the tournament progresses, as I said, the more matches I have, the better the chance I'll have to feel more comfortable moving around and gain that speed agility, change of direction, that freedom that I'm looking for, really. I had it in certain moments today and certain moments in the first match, but then it's still not there, you know, which is in a way expected and normal, you know, when you come back from the surgery and then, you know, the body's trying to understand what's going on, and very early after surgery you're already competing at the highest level, so on a surface that is, again, slippery, and kind of have to be careful with the way you move at times. But I'll take this any day of the week, comparing to the pain that thankfully I'm not feeling. So, you know, I'm not feeling the pain, but I'm, you know, struggling a little bit with movement, and that's fine. That's something that is workable. I mean, I can work on it on a daily basis, but it's going to have the biggest effect on matches. You know, the more matches, the more those type of situations I have, the better I will play and move.
Last in English. No.
How do the sensations in your knee change from day to day on and off the court?
As I said, I didn't experience any pain today. The first match I did have one or two situations, but today none, which is great. And my knee has been responding really well in the days off as well, so I haven't had any, you know, swelling, inflammation, so that's great. The muscles around it contracting and getting sore more than usual because they're compensating and protecting the knee, which is normal. So there's more work on those muscles, and they, maybe because they're sore, they're also not really giving me that kind of dynamic speed and power that I need and want to have. But it's all part of the process in the opening days. So as I said, you know, first 2-3 matches is probably something that I have to accept as part of the process, and hopefully I can, you know, go through and then build from there.
¿Eres fan de Novak? ¿Conoces a alguien que lo sea? Demuestra tu pasión por el serbio con nuestros productos exclusivos. Visita nuestra tienda online y adquiere la tuya ahora.